Hello, this is me. I'm just doing a short little video. Now I've done the evocations in this book and the invocations, and I've also done evocations for others from this book, so I wanted to share some updates on this. Since I've been using Renaissance Magic and Enochian for over nearly 40 years, so I had to reframe my mind in a way that I had to write down what I shouldn't do, and then I sat in the kitchen so that I wouldn't sit in my normal ritual space, and I had to change everything up, so that's why it took longer for me, so that I could truly follow how it was done in this book. And I can say it was effective. I also did one sigil of power and a talisman of power, and then I did a circle of power with Michael in the east instead of south, and that worked very well for me, but I've done that before also. I knew a Hasidic Jew in 92 before he moved to Israel, and so that's why I'm familiar with the standing facing north. And then there were the circle of power, so that was that, the ladder of ascent. I haven't done the ritual of divination since I just hadn't had a call to do it, and I never do anything without a true call. So I done some of the invocations here on what I felt I needed to do, and they worked extremely well, and that was one of my actually one of my most powerful invocations. So that was very interesting, since I've done so much invocation and evocations. And then comes the evocation of the Archangels, and here it was so different. But once I forgot what I've done for all those years, and I tried to breathe out the feeling, the sense, the taste, like say that you are clutching cold ice. Oh, let me take one other. You're looking at a bright light with closed eyes, and you are smelling a pine forest, and you are floating forward. And you have to breathe these out into the space, and just to remember those things. And so I did 3 or 4 dry runs, and then it actually started to make sense, and it worked. I did it in the kitchen and didn't have any clear space, and I tried it that way. And then one of my friends lost her husband, and she was in such a distress. I don't do evocations easily just for fun. It has a need, and she was so overwhelmed with sorrow. And we can't really see each other, so I did an evocation for her to send comfort, so that she would feel love, compassion, and that. And I did that as well, and that worked out well. She phoned me. I didn't tell her beforehand. She phoned me 2 days later and said that she had had a wonderful feeling of love, and like there was a little bit of company there, and she isn't spiritual at all either. So that was a really nice experience that she could. I asked the Archangels to go gently, since she's not spiritual, but she could feel that something that was comforting, warm, and it made me very happy. So that's why I just needed to tell you about these experiences. And I done the Crisis Magick. And since it's me and I love animals, I did it for a cat that was run over by a car. It was a stray cat, and we managed to stop a car who took it to the vet. And since it was a stray cat, but help arrived, and so I done this Crisis Magick where you call on all the angels as well. I had the book with me since I like to sit outdoors, and since there are a lot of cats around here and cars drive past very fast, so now I can truly say that I worked through this book. I've done all of the rituals except for that divination ritual. I don't usually practice divinations at all. I just pick out the cards or do geomancy if I feel so, but otherwise I'm not into that. I take things as they come instead. But so this book has grown in my opinion. I was a little bit like, why should I do it? I got it in December, and my friends asked me to practice some of the rituals. Okay, I can fit it in once in a while or whenever, and I'm always doing a 1 year ritual for one thing or another, so I have two 2-year-long rituals that I'm doing currently with my old style magic, and then I'm been putting these kinds of Damon Brand's magic in the middle. So that's COVID times, doing more magic. But now I've done it, and even the Evocation Father's works as well. So this book went from a 1 thumbs up to a 3 thumbs up. So I recommend this highly. Bye for now, and have a magical day.